Mega Man Maverick Hunter X.
And welcome back to Maverick Hunter X. Last time you beat the game as X, and once you beat it the first time, you unlock Vile as a playable character. I'll get into the differences after this opening cutscene.
X, why does it have to be you? Come to reprimand me in person, did you?
I need your help to defeat X.
To defeat X?
Yes, in order to ensure our future and speed along our evolution.
What on earth are you talking about? What could that worrywart Hunter possibly do for us?
His worrying. That is precisely the quality that will prove beneficial to our cause. He alone possesses that ability. He thinks more deeply than the rest of us. He feels. Normal Reploids are no match for his heart. But he is unaware of his incredible power.
So to take advantage of this power of his, you're planning to go Maverick?
Precisely.
And you want me to help you?
That's why I've come here.
You're insane.
I won't force you. This isn't something most Reploids could do. I need someone who can go Maverick of their own accord.
Sorry to burst your bubble, but I'm the one that's gonna change the world.
I'll show you how strong I am.
Incite rebellion. Split up the Hunter's forces. That's the way to get to X. But Sigma, I may be a wild card you hadn't counted on.
Alright, so I'm actually trying to dash, realizing that, right, Vile cannot dash, is one of the few differences that he has. But Vile's mode is purely a what-if scenario. None of this is canon. Canon, get it? Yes, canon. I think the reason they went with Vile to begin with is just because it was unexpected. I'm pretty sure a lot of people would have expected to play as Zero because he originated from this game as well. Why not have him playable to see how he would take on this version of the game? But no, they went Vile. I like the idea. Execution is kind of all over the place. He goes through Central Highway just like X, albeit he has a few more enemies to deal with, which is one of the issues I have with this mode. They throw not necessarily too many enemies at you, although that can happen in some instances, but that's not the big issue I have with the enemies. It's really the enemy placement and the fact that some of your weapons, despite the large arsenal he has, can't really deal with them in a very safe manner. Whereas X, I felt like it was actually thought of, with this type of enemy formation not coming across till the last area of the game. See, this would make way more sense as, say, the final area of the game, like in most X games, but as we'll see, it's just where, hey, it's just better to take a hit, and considering Vile doesn't have good defenses or that much health at the start, it's gonna be rough to deal with. I remember dying so many times just trying to get used to this new system. But this run wasn't too terribly bad. Like right there, I was dangerously close. So Vile has 3 different types of weapons: arm parts, shoulder parts, and leg parts. You start off with a standard Vulcan, which shoots pretty fast. You can actually just hold it and he'll do like a rapid fire. And he has the shoulder cannon, which can shoot at an angle. You can also angle it downward to shoot straight, which I kind of forgot till the end of the game. And then he has the napalm, which has a slow start when firing off the ground, but does powerful damage. You can also fire it while in the air, and that's the quicker way to handle things, which I will be relying on for most of the game. We will get more weapons as we progress, but for now, let's talk about the boss.
Vile! What are you doing here?
X! How do you like being Sigma's puppet?
You've been drawn into Sigma's rebellion as well?
Rebellion? I couldn't care less. I just hate you, that's all.
This is as far as you go.
So X, not really harmful. He'll just run and shoot. He doesn't even jump actually. So you can take advantage of that by firing the napalm at the ground like I am right now. If you fire it in succession, you can just kind of hover there for a little bit. Same with the shoulder weapons, but yeah, just go for the napalm.
Now let's find out which one of us is truly the better Reploid. Sigma was wrong. You're not the Reploid with the power to change the world. I am. Me. Vile.
X, hang in there, buddy.
Zero. If you're gonna take that B-class hunter's side, then I'll have to destroy you too.
Do your worst, Maverick, but...
Huh?
Not today. Let's get out of here, X.
XXX. Why does everyone like that guy? Whatever. When the time comes, they'll all know the truth.
Vile, my supporters have been revolting across the land. What is your plan?
Sigma, I have my own way of dealing with things. You just sit back and enjoy the show.
Very well.
You'll find out who really has the potential you talk about.
Alright, so Vile's way of handling things is basically taking on the 8 Maverick bosses that X fought. Remember, this is just a what-if scenario, so none of this is really canon. So just like X, you can really go in any order you want, because you do get new weapons as well as upgrades for Vile just purely through defeating the bosses. That's one major difference. There are no light capsules. There are sub-tanks and heart tanks, 4 sub-tanks and 8 heart tanks, 1 at each stage. But depending on what you get from the Maverick bosses can kind of make things easier or harder. So the order that I plan on going through will make things easier for me in the long run, because the start of his campaign is extremely punishing. But yeah, next time we'll start with Joe Penguin. Thank y'all for watching, and I will see you then. Take care, y'all.